everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today I am going to talk to you about my Cath Kidston inspired blanket. Well, it is still a work in process, and the way it started was obviously, yes, I saw it on Pinterest and I loved it, so I thought I would make one for myself. And because I was making it for myself, I just bought one set of colours here. I'll tell you in a moment which they are. And I thought, well, I'm just going to do it as and when. If I have a weekend that I'm not doing much, I'll just get that out and work on it constantly and then see how much whenever really. So we were going on holiday and I thought, right, the day after I booked our holiday, I bought more wool. So I thought, right, I will buy the wool, put it away, and when we go on holiday, I will make a start. So I did, and during that holiday, I made 50 squares. And these were the squares I made, and I then recently I started putting them together, and my daughter noticed what I was doing and she said, oh, that's nice, I want that for my blanket. So yes, you can guess, I said yes. And I am now making it for her. So that's why I decided not to do it on an ad hoc basis, but I'm just going to get on with it and make it now. So I want to show you how I did the squares, how I'm putting them together, and how I'm deciding on the colours. So like I said, it's a Cath Kidston inspired blanket, and these colours, when I see them together, that's the colours, the iconic Cath Kidston colours, and they are meadow, lipstick, fondant, white, and cloud blue. Now they're all Stylecraft Special DK colours, double knit, and they use a 4 hook. That's what is prescribed, a 4mm hook, but I crochet quite loosely, so I am using a 3.5 just to give it a little bit more, because a 4 would be too loose for me, a 3 would be too rigid, so 3.5 is just perfect. So like I said, I made 50 squares while I was on holiday. And what I'm doing at the moment is putting this together. So this is still from the 50. I've got some more in a bag here. So I'm putting the 50 together because I wanted to see what it would look like. And so I'm doing 9 squares widthwise. And then I'm going to have to do 14 in the length. So it's going to be a single bed size. Yes, that's what I was wondering when I started it. How many squares am I going to make? Am I going to make it for my own bed, which would be a double, of course? Then I would just have to keep making the squares until I decided how many. But because my daughter wants it, I thought I would make it for a single bed, and she wants, that's fine for her. So that means I have to make 126 squares. So I had made 50. So then I worked out how many more I needed to make, because I thought I might as well just stop doing this and make them more squares. I have started making the squares. Look at that. 76 squares. So what I did, I worked out how many centers of each color I had to make. So there's 4 colors, because the 5th color, the blue, comes into every square twice, because it's the 3rd row and the 6th row. So I took the 5th color out of the equation, and then I had 4 colors, so I made 19 centers of each color, and now I'm dividing them up each time to go and get another color. So just now I did the 3rd round, and the 3rd round is blue, so everyone was blue, but now they all need a different color. So in here, as you can see, I had no pen or nothing to write with. I used a red hook because this indicates that in this box here I'm going to do red. In this box there is the grey or the white hook, so that means I'm going to do a white border. In this box there is the pink, so that means I'm going to do a pink border, and in this box there is a green hook, so that's going to be the green border. So as you can see, there are different designs in each box, because they now need the green. They don't need the green anymore, but they need the pink. So I'm working it each time. I'm sort of dividing them over the colors, which one they need next. And that's how I decide on the color. So there will be the same squares in there, because obviously I've only got so many colors, but that's okay. What I am doing to put them together is I'm going to make sure that the same squares are together. So I am trying, you might think, oh, this one is the same, but it isn't, because they're different colors. Although they are similar, they are still different colors. And as you've noticed, did you see all my ends? Can you imagine all these ends? But when I showed this to my mum, she said, oh, are you making it for your daughter? I said, yes. She said, I'll put in the ends for you. And I was like, yay, really? Ah! Because of course it's for her grandchild, so she wants to help, and I'm really pleased. I mean, to be honest, I don't mind doing the ends. I normally keep on top of it, but because she offered, because she obviously wants to contribute to my to her granddaughter and my daughter's blanket, it's a nice thing, because she's going to join in the effort, and we'll have made this blanket together for my daughter. So that will be a very nice thing. And yes, so I'm seeing my mum in a week or so, so she gets to put in all these ends. So that's why I'm working on this really, really hard, because the more ends she puts in, the less I have to do later on when I'm into the bigger squares and I'm making the actual blanket. So thank you, Mum, for offering that. And yes, I am so pleased. It's going to be a joint effort for my daughter. How much wool have I used? Actually, I think I've exaggerated a little bit. I got 3 of these, 3, 3, 3 and 5. Don't quote me on those numbers. I bought as and when, because I was planning on doing a double blanket, so each time I bought some wool, I ordered some more of these colours as well, so to spread the cost. But now that I didn't have enough for a double blanket, but now that it's going to be a single blanket, I might just have too much. But I'm not worried, because I'm making a scrap blanket as well, and I'm going to do a video on that to show you how I'm doing that. So look out for that in the future. But here and now about this blanket here, I'm going to stop talking. I am going to show you how to make a square, one of these squares, in the next video, because otherwise it gets too long. So I will show you how to do this in the next video, and then in another video I will show you how to join them together. I will then, when it's all finished, and I will hopefully try and film my mum putting in some ends as well. That'd be fun, won't it? When it's all finished, when I'm sort of doing the border, I will show you how I did the border, and then I will show you the finished product. But obviously that is for later on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm going to go and sit down, do some crochet now, and I'm going to show you how I did all the colour changes, and how to do basically a basic granny square. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and look out for all the others that are going to be related to this topic. Thank you for watching. Bye.